One time for the one time piece. A quick class before I go and do some more research and whatever else I'm going to do. I just want to talk about the Constitution. No, not even the Constitution, but what is the first words in the Constitution? Con, right? So it's all about your conception of what is, and what is whatever you want it to be, right? So if you don't know thyself, you won't reflect back the life that you want. You will keep reflecting back the life that's been sort of designed for you without being hateful or choosing my words wisely. There we go. It's the best way to say it. Because like the passion of the Christ is not just something that anybody can handle or play with. Just, research that shit. That shit, and I'm only speaking from experience every time I'm on here. I experienced that shit. That shit drove me crazy. Because when you finally see the world for what it is, beyond the black and white, the legal fiction, all the bull crap, when you get to see people's spirit, soul, and energy, frequency and the vibrations that we carry, and a lot of false misconceptions that we reflect, and it winds up giving back our lot, life gives it back to us. Same thing like between good and evil. Like there is no real good and evil, is what you perceive as good and evil. Or else we wouldn't have a White House, somebody in a White House in a caste system. Just look at how that sounds. It don't sound right to any logical thinking person or any spiritual person, and or any person that's aware of what's happening around them. Because if there was some real good or evil running this realm, they wouldn't even be in office. They would, so it's a journey. It's about us ascending as a whole. The whole planet right now has gone through, what I consider like the great reveal. So you can choose to still be under the blankets and that fake comfortability, or you can take it off and survive on your own, survive with your God, survive with your spirit, and find yourself, whatever you believe in is what's gonna, is gonna reflect back to you. So if you believe, you gotta go, damn, that like messed up. You gotta, go and, kill yourself to go pay these bills and all that, then, choose to do so. That's on you. But there's other ways for us to operate. As we can see through the system of, the fake black and white, the caste, the rich, the poor, the middle class, all this fake stuff that is classifications. There we go. That we fall for and sort of like, I guess, give up our rights as indigenous, our rights as, original people, because we're not operating in that same system that our ancestors operated in. So that's why I'm, on my journey, I'm figuring it out, because I've been to the bottom. I've seen them court systems. I've seen the jails. I've seen the streets. I see the trickery in the churches, the mosques. There's not one element in this spirituality or religion that I didn't dabble with. Even the Mormons church, I've been there. This is my journey, and my journey is to, find myself. Hero's journey through the darkness. And I'm on my journey. But that Christ energy, Christ passion, what they call it, the passion of the Christ, is something that I'm sure a lot of people go through and experience and lose their minds. Because you find out like you have free will, and maybe that's why, these people in these certain orders do what they do, because it's what you want, what I'm saying? You are your own devil, you are your own God, and that's the bottom line to everything. We are free will. That's what the gods gave us. When I speak of gods, I'm speaking about, elemental forces, primordial forces, the Ma, the Shivas, the Christ, the Buddha, the Krishnas, all those, the Osiris, the Ashe. I don't even want to get too deep into, some of that, because that loses some of my listeners. So one time, a quick class on, I guess, the Passion of the Christ and my journey. Catch y'all later.